Good morning, everybody. I am glad to be here with you again today, and I have some fun painted flowers that we're going to do. I want to show you how quick and easy one-stroke painting is, and you too can do this. So stay through the end to get the final touches to make it work for you. So please subscribe if you haven't, and share with your friends who love to create. All right, so let's get started. We're going to be on an art paper today, and we are using some really bright, vivid colors. And I am going to start out on a foam plate. So we're going to pick out some white. This is a gray tone paper, and we can get a lot of looks that will pop on these muted colors, like the gray that I'm working on here shows true color. So that makes it a really nice feel when you're working on it. Okay, so we're gonna get some greens. So let's get some sap green and citrus green. These are multi-surface paints. You're gonna love them because they go on multiple surfaces, like wood, metal, ceramic, paper, canvas, just on everything, indoor, outdoor. It's got a sealer in it. You're gonna love the beautiful aspects of this paint, I promise you. And then, so we got white, green, some pinks, and let's get a little bit of berry wine because we want a little bit darker color and of the pink. And I think you're gonna like the colors that gives you, okay? So let's get started. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use a 16 flat. I have my one-stroke brushes, which make it very easy for you, and they're very affordable. And you can go to onestroke.com and check out all of these supplies. And you can even get a paint kit that makes it easy for you. So I'm going to use medium. It's my most used colors you can get. So go check that out. And the whole set of brushes of 10 of my most used brushes are less than $20. How cool is that? All right, so I'm going to come down here. I'm going to be on the chisel of the brush. And if you're watching this and you're like going, oh my gosh, ma'am, so many people say, ma'am, tell me how to learn how to do this. Put me on the right path. Well, I tell you to go start practice strokes. They're on Fridays. And so with practice strokes, I teach you each brush, how you use them, what you're using them for. I teach you how to load the brushes, strokes, leaves, petals. And all right, that's a little glare, but see how pretty that turns out. I'm just gonna put a couple of these coming down, a couple of them going up. Okay. I just thought that this would be an easy, relaxing little lesson today. All right, so if I'm up on this chisel, then I chisel, pressure, chisel, okay? So this is acrylic paint, water soluble, easy to clean up. All right, so pressure release, pressure release. You see that? Pressure left, more paint. Can you see there? I keep getting more paint. There we go. All right, so let's do some of these really pretty petals. We're going to use a 12 now. That was a 16 flat. Now we're going to use a 12. We're going to pick up white and magenta, white and magenta. All right, so look what happens here. We're going to touch here, lean, and stand up. So we're up on the chisel. We push and we lift, we push and we lift. And see the streaks? No, you don't. Let me build this up. There you go. So I pick up white and magenta. All right, see this right here, white and magenta. All right, I don't recommend holding your piece up, but I've got a little bit of a glare on this morning. So push, lift, push, lift. Push means pressure, 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 pressure. It doesn't give you pressure to paint it. I'm telling you, you are going to go, oh my gosh. If you haven't seen this before, you'll be quite amazed that by just picking up these two colors, putting pressure and lifting, you can get all these beautiful streaks, layers of color. Look at that. This is called one stroke painting. I created it while I was at my dining room table raising my 7 children. And I have to tell you, it has been the joy of my life to now travel all over the world and share with people of all kinds of languages how to one stroke paint. So I was able to go on the path that Christ walked in Jerusalem because they had me come there to teach 3,800 people, to teach and sign books and visit with them. It was such a beautiful experience. So you never know where painting's going to take you, right? So these are going to continue. These are some small ones down here. All right. And then there's another flower that looks a lot like these bachelor buttons, where you're going to take some citrus and sap, and I'm going to do a bigger area for the center. Okay. And I'm going to do a bigger one here. There we go. And they'll have short little petals coming out from that. I think you'll like this. All right. So what I'm going to do, that I'm using my scruffy brush. I have a scruffy brush that I created. It is wonderful for doing what we're doing today. All right. So I'm going to get berry wine and a touch of the light. Okay. So look what happens. I'm going to tap, tap, tap the scruffy brush. You can't have water in this brush. It's got to be all paint. So tap, tap, a little bit of light at the top. So let's get some more. See the dark? And we'll come back and put some light. Let's go ahead and get all the dark in here. Dark. And do like a gumdrop. Here you go. Now let's tap a little bit of white and put a little bit of glow. Okay, a little bit of glow. Isn't that pretty? And a little bit of glow. Okay, so I'm going to throw that in the water and then get even a smaller brush, guys. Let's see. This one is going to, we need a little bit of yellow. All right, so see how fun that's, how that's looking? There we go, just a little bit of yellow. All right, so what I want to do for this is we've got white and daffodil yellow, wicker white, daffodil yellow. All right, so what I want you to see is that I'm going to come here and go out all the way around. So they're kind of short. I'm going to come in here and put some pink in a minute, so don't go away. You don't want to miss seeing how that happens. Okay, so this one's going to be underneath a little bit. Okay. All the way around. And so that one's putting behind just by what I just did, okay? All right. Now I do another little thing while that's drying. If I put some Q-tips together. All right. And this is fun. So look, we're just going like this. Or you can use a regular rubber band, but these I can just use over and over. All right, so I'm going to bend them out just a little bit. And I'm going to tap a little bit of citrus. Okay, and then let's get some white. All right, so I'm just going to come in here and we have some little bits of color like filler flowers. Isn't that kind of fun? A little bit of white, a little white out here. A little bits here, bits here, and a little bit in here. So see how fast that makes a cute little look here. All right, so there we go. Now, so I can use the other end. I can also put it away and use it later. Okay. So what we want to do is I'm going to come in. And sorry, I wet my little scruffy. I put it in there. So I'm going to grab another little one. There, let's just put a little bit of this in here, because what's going to happen is it's dark on the edge and I want to pick up a little bit of white and citrus. Okay, so we have a little bit with a little bit of dark on the outside edges. We're going to come back and do that after I come in here with my magenta, a little bit of magenta. Now look what's going to happen here. I'm going to come, you see that color? Let's come right in here and let's add some magenta all the way around here. Isn't that nice? All the way around. I'm going to post the picture and give you the final look. But we're going all the way around. On both of those, and when we finish it, we go right here to the sap. And we're going to tap, tap, tap. Sap green all the way around again, so we have that on the outside edge. And then I can come in with this lighter back in the middle. But that will clean up where the berry wine hits the center. Okay. All right, check it out. Thank you so much, guys. See you next time.